didn't say it. He didn't say it.
What kind of kids?
Let's go. Let's move on. We're done. Jake.
Rate them in order. I think when
What they do wrong. That's a lot to think about suddenly. Rate them and what they do wrong. How do we do that?
Alright. In terms of drafting, do these teams seem intelligent?
teams?
All three of them, right?
Dude,
like
that's
you
so
can't
broad.
put them all in the same
Really
category.
All right.
YL is like way better than the other
But
two
this is
teams.
what I want
This
to
is
hear.
something we need
I
to have
don't
show notes beforehand so we can
I just want to know, like who's the best, who's the worst. Like, who's the best
Of the
at
Asian
drafting
teams?
of those? Yeah, all four Asian teams. No, exclude DK because they're gonna excel. So
Excel.
the three Asian
What does that
teams.
mean?
It's a spreadsheet program, so yeah. Have you ever worked in like an office job or
Nice.
A job.
So who's
a job?
out of the three? Who's the best drafter? The best drafter.
Probably
Wow.
Because simply because they're like just
A team.
a better team. Yeah, they're just a team. they're just a cut above the rest of them.
They're actually a team.
Yeah.
Which is a big difference.
They play the game.
Asian teams, I'm afraid.
Is it the same for mechanically? They're just stronger mechanically.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, maybe.
Really?
I honestly, I think the Braveheart team with the EDT players looks pretty strong in terms of mechanics and basic playing the
The
game.
interesting thing about that is actually, as we're told, the best players from each team were merged in. So like the three best players from EDG.
So they made a
and
super
two
team.
best. Yeah,
They made a super team and then got bodied. Oh.
The
I don't know if
issue
that
is
goes-
that trumpet noise again?
it is a super team with 2 weeks practice.
That's what it comes down to.
And
And
it
there's a lot to be
wasn't
said for
their
synergy.
choice.
Yeah.
It wasn't their choice of super team. It was an accidental super team.
Yeah, this isn't League of Legends where you can just put
Oh, no,
five
a super
mechanically
team.
skilled
Yeah.
players together. They gotta be able to mold together. And it doesn't matter how good they are mechanically. If they don't get along, they're not gonna do too well.
Is there
Yeah,
any teams
why
in the
out?
West that showed that as well?
Top 9, they don't get along. And they
Yeah.
play
Yeah,
like
we
shit.
don't get along at all.
They play like shit because of it.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
You know that Dongchun just hates King Caffeine.
Oh.
King
God.
Caffeine and K1 Pro are
Don't
their
even-
mortal enemies.
Yeah, no, they hate each other.
Yeah.
They're best friends.
No.
Jake, you're ruining it.
Chickadee Town Hall!
Tickety down hall.
So YL,
Yeah,
great part.
okay,
GIA. There you go, Jake. That's your rating.
EDG.
Yeah. sure.
Nailed it.
Seems about right.
So going into BlizzCon, you guys think that these teams are learning the Western meta, learning how to draft better?
No.
Does this
Yeah.
Yeah.
does this make them
they have a week, yeah,
more
of
of
course
a
they
more
are.
of them a threat? Do you think
Yeah,
they're
of
going to
course.
show up
Yeah.
have much better performance?
Yeah.
Good thing
I
you guys
do.
are in.
Well, they might have better performance, but the plan is all Western teams have a better performance as well, so
Yeah.
it negates.
Against.
So do you
Or not
think
open.
it'll be top 4 in AE, all 4 teams?
I think 3/4
Or you think
100% guaranteed.
3/4? Do you think DK will make it in there?
No, I think there's a chance we make it through. But I guarantee 3/4.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, they're gonna toss them like
At
that.
least
That's
you-
a lot of faith. in
Yeah,
us.
that's
I
a
mean,
lot of faith on those guys.
And did you not see us in the C9 series?
Well, that was versus a good team.
Dude, we picked up the game and threw them away.
Yeah.
It was a joint effort.
To be fair, we did catch them. I mean,
Yeah. Just because you're out of position doesn't mean you're gonna get punished. Being able to punish is what makes you a good team. Punish your enemies.
I mean, it's not wrong.
So, yeah, I think top 3 guaranteed. I think it will be Tempo versus DK, and we'll see.
All right. Before we leave the tournament side of things, what are your guys' expectations for the event to be like? So you know your matches. You know.
it's gonna be the convention center. People
Hold
are
on,
gonna be
hold
walking
on.
around. I don't understand.
I'm
It's like
assuming
this.
we'll watch us or something. But
Yeah.
maybe we'll on stage.
I think there'll be a stage. Yeah.
Spectating.
Yeah.
Some lights.
Prague, you guys got to see a Coliseum, right? The stage was huge. You had this big, crazy walkthrough thing, and
Yeah.
then you stood in these
Okay.
nerdy circles that looked
Yeah.
like quick match. In Vegas, you guys had that big stage with a crowd and
With a
like
crowd, with
Vegas
a
Convention
crowd.
Center, pretty cool. But this is a different scale. Now you've been to BlizzCon, but you guys have not been to BlizzCon.
Right.
And the crowd is significantly larger. It spans back. They've got multiple rows of projector, like big screens up so people can watch, because they go back so far they can't even see the stage. Like, it is much, much, much larger, because you forget that this isn't just a Heroes Tournament, this is BlizzCon. It's like 70,000 people, there's some certain number attending, and a lot of people might not have ever...
That's a really random number.
It is a really random number.
A lot of
80,000.
A lot of people have never watched a competitive match of Heroes of Storm in their life, but it's a Blizzard IP that involves a lot of their characters, and they're no matter how they look at it, they're there having a good time, and they cheer and they get into it, and they're loud and excited. So if you thought that Prague might have been loud, if you thought that Vegas was loud, no, this is booming. And do you think that this could be like the booming energy could work against you if you're behind and you just died?
And they're screaming,
They're not.
Navi, Navi, and you're like, shit, they're screaming Navi, and then you miss that divine ball.
Are you not worried about this being a thing?
We have a lot of experience at being behind on a big stage with the whole crowd chanting the enemy team's name, and
Do you?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's Liquid.
having it fun.
Ah,
Everyone was, like,
I do remember
very
that.
first set against Liquid,
Dude.
the whole crowd was full,
Dude, it was
like,
so-
Liquid everywhere.
It was so
Oh,
sad.
God.
Like when you guys beat Liquid,
the whole crowd
the
just
crowd
went.
just disappeared.
See ya.
You guys killed the
Yeah, for
tournament.
Liquid.
They just all left. Like the crowd was start of day one for Heroes of Prague, filled out, like full. Open up the day with Dignitas Liquid. Liquid gets bodied. Crowd was dead for the rest of the day. Like dead.
See, it wasn't
Rest in
actually
peace.
that bad. It looked a lot worse than it was. Because the sides were like full, right?
Well, the center is impossible to
But
watch.
both of the sides were completely full.
The
And the center was just dead. Nobody
Well,
was
because
sat
there's
in
no one to
center.
watch in the
Yeah, there's
center.
no
There was
projectors.
no screen in the center. There's screens in the corners. It's like who designed this layout? It was like bizarre.
Hey, it looked amazing.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
Is
So-
my heads up?
We're doing a show, Jared.
So
Yeah.
we're,
The camera's on still, so yeah.
we're winding down because this is a shorter episode. So,
We can play heads up on the show as like the clip.
Jared,
We could not do that.
we're gonna go out to the patio and play Space Team. All right.
Okay, cool.
At BlizzCon, obviously you have your expectations for the tournament. What else are you looking forward to? You looking forward to new maps, new heroes, new functionality? If you had a wish list of 2 heroes, 1 map, and 2 new features in Heroes of the Storm, like in the UI, the menu, what would it be?
Arthur first.
Arthur.
Arthero.
Jesus.
Athero.
Arthero.
I said Arthur. Go.
No, you said Arthero.
Relax.
2 heroes,
2 heroes.
1 battleground,
1 battleground.
2 features.
2
That's
features.
a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of
That's
stuff.
a lot of
Do we-
stuff.
do we
This
take
is,
that
this is
down?
loaded.
Yeah.
Could you not take an hour thinking about
I'm
it?
thinking about it, dude. Alright, 2 here. I don't even know. More specialists, I guess. More like weird things.
Weird things.
Yeah, like murky, dumb things.
Dumb things.
I like playing dumb things. Yeah. That's my speciality. Look at my account.
More
Yeah.
Murkies. He wants more Abathurs and Lost Vikings and Murkies in the game.
Wait. You didn't say Abathur
I didn't
Lost
say
Vikings.
Abathur.
You said
Screw
weird
this,
things.
man.
Okay, then clarify, because the Blizzard devs who watch this are going to think, oh, they love Abathur, they want more of those. Let's put 2 more Abathurs for you. That way, you can first ban Abathur, second ban Abathur, and still first ban
I've
Abathur.
got the perfect hero, Ragnaros. He actually sits
Okay.
in one lane.
Who's
And he
answering the
turns.
question?
He turns.
replaces
Not
your
your
core.
question!
Who's answering the question?
Dude, he replaces your core.
You're both dumb.
Okay,
Answer
to be
your
fair,
question.
that might be cool.
That would be pretty sick.
Fucking heroes.
How is that fun?
It would be fun because it would be broken for a patch and never played again. But probably like, I don't know, some Outland sort of map from WoW.
Outlands.
Yeah.
Like Hellfire Peninsula.
Any of it. Like
We go
it's
into
all a pretty
like
sick area.
Zangermarsh.
Maybe
Nightbound.
Netherlands?
Netherlands.
The top right one?
Netherwinds.
No,
Netherstorm.
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 Nice. Nice.
Like
Yes.
where all the floors like torn up.
Yeah, the floating island place where like there's
I have the
gravity
storm.
spots and stuff.
I have the storm battleground.
It's where Kel'Thas is.
No, that's
Sunstrider, boys. Sunstrider Plateau.
Yeah, it
So
is,
what plateau?
but he's in like a sky thing.
I'm just making shit up.
prison.
Okay, so you got your battleground. You want specialists, features,
Features.
functionality.
This is too many per person.
This is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, all right.
I've got all these plans.
Esports
Oh, okay.
stuff though, like
Esports
connected
stuff, good.
stuff,
Mhm.
Bakery.
All I want, right? I would trade everything. Don't even make a hero, Blizzard. Just give me this. Put a notification in the client when there's an esports event on. Especially BlizzCon.
Europeans.
No, not European, just
No.
bakery.
But okay, so heroes, I'd like to see Phoenix, because I'm a huge fan of
Oh,
Phoenix.
but we just got our tennis.
Yeah, put another one in.
Alright.
And then I'd like to see more mages because they're really fun, and there's only 2 of them. And for map, I'd like to see Lost Temple from Warcraft and Starcraft.
Ooh.
I think there's more than 2 mages.
Who?
Not
That's
really.
what that counts as a mage.
Not really.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he's not a true mage.
Yeah, he is.
He's not one of those guys where if
But
you're like
he's
3 levels
he's
ahead,
not
he'll
even
just
a
one
general
shot you.
mage.
Huh?
He's not a general mage.
What do you mean general mage?
Like, you pick Karatha as a general
He
anyway.
does have general
Well,
You
are
only
you talking
pick
about like?
Karatha.
You're talking about like, by title they are a magician?
Well,
or
no,
like
no, no.
caster?
I mean, thematically, like Jaina and Kel'Thas are mages.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
thematically they are.
I think that's what it counts as like a.
But like if they added like D,
Not really.
like so like D3 wizard is
Yeah,
like
there
a
you go.
mage.
That's
That's
what I
a
want.
mage.
Yeah. Sorceress
Yeah.
is
So
a mage.
that's a mage.
Yeah, like thematically.
From StarCraft. Hi, Tassadar is like borderline a mage.
You wouldn't
Not
have
really.
but they
You
turn
would-
into
you would
a
so
mage.
auto-
Yeah,
yeah.
shield bot. Yeah.
If he was more of a force wall hero or side storm hero.
Sidestorm, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know.
Anyways, Jared,
I don't know.
you don't have to do heroes because we've done this a million
I
times.
want casters, battleground,
You want casters?
like casters, like spellcasters.
Okay.
Do you know that every character has abilities they can press? They technically
Wait,
everyone
really?
casts things.
Oh my
castings.
I'll get so much
You
better
already
now.
said mages. Come on, can't you do anything?
Battleground, I like on a Wrathy Basin theme type map or something like that. Like an actual map based off of World of Warcraft Battleground. Like just doesn't even have to like play like it, just theme wise. Like we're in Allsworth Valley, like that would just be cool. What was the other one? Features just like pick spans,
Yeah.
better ladder system, Grandmaster League, something like that.
Yep. I pretty much echo all of that, except I want 2 battlegrounds, and like I don't even care about heroes. I just since the game is supposed to be all the universes, give us a StarCraft map, and give us an Orcs vs Humans map. Like I don't care if it's a full Warcraft map. I think Warsong would be perfect, where you have like the Night Elf area and the Orc like lumbering area would be thematically great. And honestly, since I've been on that Overwatch grind so fiercely, like I'm hungry for some Overwatch heroes. Like
Overwatch heroes, let's get Reaper in the game.
Reaper,
Reaper would be amazing. I think we
Wallace / Tassadar.
what?